Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey, hello, all you Architects of Fate. You know, I'm Simon, and with me is my good friend, Rufus the Robot. And this evening, there is going to be another installment of Cookie Trek, where we're going to take Star Trek themes, and with your help, we are going to work as sort of a writer's room and break down a Star Trek story. And we're going to do this all while enjoying cookies and actually getting the right slide. So, hey, Rufus, would you want to tell us about what we're doing and a little bit about tonight's cookies?
Okay. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So tonight our threads are giant space-dwelling creature. Can't wait. Prophetic visions or dreams. And you've left me no choice. And the episode is called Welcome to Starbase Tallahassee.
I don't think that was, that's one of those things that when I don't give you the correct script.
Okay.
Let's try it again. How about now? What is it now?
Tonight's episode is The Beast Beyond Reason.
Okay, that sounds very Lovecraftian, to be honest.
Doesn't it? Yeah. And the cookie, well, we didn't have time to go out and get new cookies, so once again, it is the biscuit of the hour is Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah, we got that. And let everybody know we're going to be using the Mythic Game Master emulator, as well as the rules from Star Trek Adventures by Modiphius Entertainment, to kind of, to propel along whatever this mess is that we're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, I hope we'll get, I don't know if we can do a little bit of a recap. I think everything is sort of new, this is a whole new thing. It's the next batch, and we've had some really big changes going on with our crew. So we may have to repeat some things as we go.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll open with an establishing shot.
That sounds good.
Look at that. There we go.
Look at that.
Do you want to fill us in maybe what Cat's log would be? Oh, yeah. I'm going to just throw this right open to a captain's log.
Okay.
Sure.
So, as I recall, actually, I don't recall much. I know that we've somehow ended up being kind of a space station. The ship separated into two parts, is that right?
Yes.
And we're floating at the edge of a great big spatial anomaly, maybe a wormhole.
Yep, and we're actually okay. Well, let me do this entirely differently then. All right, I didn't write up a brief. It's my fault.
Okay, you tell me.
I mean, again, we weren't supposed to have any sort of canon, and we've lapsed ourselves into one. So for this
I
season
think,
of Cookie Trek, we're gonna be on Starbase Tallahassee, which is totally different than Cookie Trek: The Next Batch. So go figure that we didn't do that well. And we were the USS Fan Service has for reasons that don't really matter, made it to a planet at the very, very edge of the Federation, far away from everything, around this planet called the Planet at the Edge of Forever. And it has some stuff on it. But long story short, our primary hull is now a de facto space station. And like all space stations that occur by accident, hey, Jim and the Great Barrier, and all space stations that occur by complete random happenstance, or by just lashing some tugboats together, or Antares class ships together, this is a Florida class space station, meaning you get what you get, and we'll have some people come in and probably help us. I think part of the thing for this season will be filling out what's inside the space station. Like it is like 1,701 meters long around, right? So it is. It's a big girl, and there's a lot of room in there. I mean, I think we stacked up the Enterprise one day. Somebody did it, and they put the whole crew in one like corner of the whole ship. It was a ridiculous amount of space in that ship.
So yeah, we're just going to keep discovering places with never probably.
Yeah, we could do a bottle episode, but it could actually wind up taking more budget than most shows.
It's a good thing we've got the big bucks on our side.
Oh, we do. Yeah, for right now, I think we're waiting for the streaming money to run out.
Yeah,
and we don't have Apple money. We can't make the foundation.
So here we are at the edge of forever.
We're on the edge of forever, and does Cat need? Well, here's our. We still have. I'm assuming we still have Admiral Jason is around. I don't think Mendoza is around. We don't need him.
I think he's headed back home.
He went home. I like Bortles as a religious slur. We don't need that anymore because that was last week's plot. But we do have a space-dwelling creature, prophetic visions and dreams, and everyone must say, you left me no choice, for one reason or another. That's how we're supposed to kind of end a scene, or well,
it's just going to come up more than you can
yeah,
imagine.
it'll just come up a lot, and I think that redeems our automatic quote. Now, what I would do is, did you want the Wonder Machine to come up with some plot questions? Or?
Yeah, let's do it, because I'm not quite sure how to start.
Okay, what's on Kat's mind? She's going to report on what's on Kat's mind.
I think it's she's going to be saying I'm out here. We're now a space station. What a brave new world this is for the crew.
Okay.
I think she's just going to talk about how it's taking some adjustments, but she's optimistic.
Okay. And I'm going to create an event then.
I think we just need some event to get us.
Oh, great! We're gonna move toward one of our threads. Okay, which means one of the three things. This is going to have something to do with one of our three things, right off the bat. And the meaning of our event, the meaning of the thing we're going to do, is either arriving or a path, or arriving on a path. Okay.
So I think we go with the creature.
I think the creature is. I think there's a migration going. What do you think? Migration?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean,
that's kind of
right. I mean, there's been a lot of geese flying out of our neighborhood.
Yeah. I kind of like that. I think they all look like, oh God, a bunch of Vorcha-class Klingon birds of prey are just cruising around.
And they make this honking noise that really sounds like a clown car.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of fun to think of them like hadrosaurs.
Yeah.
It would be a magical place, and well, as long as I don't have to worry about them stepping on my car, I can imagine them really well. So why don't you have a cat thing? Because this creature could already be here.
Yeah,
and we could just be in media res or whatever it is, like in the middle of them mating with a station or whatever it is that they're gonna do.
A few days ago we happened to notice this really large object heading our way, and well, folks, it's here, and it's turned out to be a large space creature, space dwelling creature.
Okay. And anything, is there anything specific or magical about it? Now, it's arriving on a path, so I guess, are we in the way, or is this planet like the spot?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. GM and the Great Barrier is about to do our job for us.
Idea coming in.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Idea ho!
It appears to be a comet en route to the... Well, okay, wait. All right, yeah, we may have... Okay, it appears to be some comet. Okay, well, we got the... We could just have the space creature around and then a comet or asteroid is on its way. You may have to give us some more you might... Timba. I'm going Timba on you, GM. We have it en route.
Say maybe the space creature isn't going to be the threat. Maybe it's just
comet is an egg.
Oh.
Okay. Crap. I want to keep both.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the egg is chasing the space creature around.
Oh.
And it's really bitchy. It's tired of... All right. Well, we'll have the giant space creature, right? And then we'll note a second entity. Is en route to the station.
Mm-hmm.
But does not appear to be the same thing.
So maybe the space creature that's already here is just maybe it's something like a space whale, but maybe it feeds off some waste product that we give off, and it's kind of a mutually beneficial thing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that the egg is following it around and trying, like a puppy trying to nurse.
Yeah.
It's just the mother is done. She's had enough.
Yeah, it's supposed to be weaned, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to be weaned, and it ain't doing it. God damn it.
Yeah, it's just it's just like young people today. They just won't get out of your basement.
Good Lord, we're really going there. Okay, so we've utterly slaughtered GM and the Great Barrier's idea because we got rolling, and we'll be damned if we use the backspace key. Either way, I'm gonna shout it out. Let me see. I like the idea that we've got. So, what does a space creature look like? Are we just gonna use ChatGPT?
Let's since we're talking about geese, let's just have some kind of large geese thing. Like a major goose space.
Oh wait,
goose.
could there just be a bunch of space geese just dealing with it?
Oh, yeah,
I'm curious. Could it be like we're just invaded by not just one colossal? Well, we'll work it out. A giant space goose. Okay.
The day the birds attacked.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna ask it for giant space birds. I also found out, like, if I plant a tree, I completely erase all of my carbon guilt for ChatGPT.
Oh, really? Who's telling you that?
Somebody who's trying to sell me ChatGPT. Oh, that's really beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that is gorgeous. And what an 80s vibe it has.
I did say a 90s sci-fi show. Now it gives me ideas about what to do.
It's like this goose has gone to the mall in the 80s.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, they were to insert a Great Bird of the Galaxy reference. We're gonna have to see how horny this is. I'm liking this. I'm gonna I'm gonna grab what I can of this thing. All right. Oh, I like that. We should actually put these on T-shirts and sell them. If we had a drop shipping store. Something stupid like, oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna take this album cover.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
And I like.
If anybody wants to use this on a van, go ahead.
Side of a van.
That's just gorgeous.
Yeah, I like it. It's a space goose, colossal green space goose. Yeah, we should have people like just try and use the word Great Bird of the Galaxy, but because it's very inside, it's like using those old scientists.
What? I don't even know what that is. Great.
Oh, it was a nickname for Gene Roddenberry.
Oh, okay.
Because believe it or not, all right, we'll just do this because it's Star Trek, right?
Well, we're here to educate.
We're here to educate and entertain, and GM the Great Barrier is obviously on it, because the great Sulu, like this was not Charlie X. This was the salt monster. When Sulu was an ethnobotanist for some reason, but quit that hobby. But he was talking, and Janice Rand brought him like fucking celery or some damn thing, right? And Sulu thanked her by saying, "May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet." Right? This was a line that Gene wrote. This is Gene's vision, and he got no end of relentless ribbing because I do not think the other writers thought that was a great line, but it stayed in because he signed the checks.
Well, of course it did.
Of course it did. I mean, again, is it canon? I don't know. Did Gene cash the check? Then it's canon. So, yeah, I think I like, and that was where the reference came from, and so he's been known as the Great Bird of the Galaxy, which is, there are worse things he could be called.
I mean, yeah, I think he probably has been called worse.
Yeah, I think so, and I think we're just gonna go with it. But yeah, it is a Great Bird of the Galaxy reference, and yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to work it in. And I'll leave that to GM. We're gonna leave that open because otherwise we'll keep overrunning GM and the Great Barrier, which I hate to do.
So, the teaser.
The teaser is there's a thing on the way. Oh, yeah, no.
We don't know what it is.
It does not appear to be the same thing, and we don't know what it is. We can send out the drive section of the ship because we still have the star drive section.
Okay.
I don't have a graphic for it.
Maybe we can call it the captain's yacht.
The captain's got a big ass yacht. Okay, we'll just use the captain's yacht. Who are we going to send out? So we're sending out people to check it out. I think that's a good teaser.
Do we? Let's figure out who's in there. I mean, we don't have a first officer yet, do we?
The captain's pleasure barge. Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm just going to call it barging around. This Act 1's going to be called barging around. Whoops, shoot. Yep, so we're going to be on the Captain's Pleasure Barge. Yeah, that's a really good Star Wars reference, too. Oh. And now keep in mind that the ship, this is the new, this originally was the franchise class starship. So we could have, like, all kinds of stupid things in here, like, a rec center. Because the captain's got to, pass the time. It's often used for diplomacy. So I think we have this totally diplomatically kitted out ship that has no real functional starship stuff in it. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of, like a ballroom and a spa. Ice cream shop.
Yeah, I think it's called cruising, I think it's called. Yeah, so it's totally kitted out for all forms of high-class cruising. So anything that we would have that would be useful is absolutely not going to be there. So anyone who names those things, we're done. We stop. Okay, so who all was involved in this then?
Like I said, we don't have a first officer yet, so I don't know if they're here.
Oh,
if
I
they're
thought we
coming
named
on
Noob.
Tuesday.
I thought we named Noob first officer.
Oh, so Noob is on the pleasure
I
barge.
think Noob was temporary first officer.
Edna's going.
Oh, Edna needs to go. Do we have a
Somebody's
science
gotta answer the
person?
phone.
Because she can't go any. We don't have a new science. Oh, did we bring up a new science officer?
Did Zeno end up being a science officer?
No,
he's navigator, I think.
Okay, navigator on a spaceship that doesn't go anywhere. I like the idea that everyone still has
the space station.
I think he's a navigator on a space station, and I think that's even better. Because everybody's still assigned a starship crew, but you don't have a starship anymore. So now what do you do?
So we are going to need a science officer.
We are still going to need a science officer. I thought this would be an ideal situation to bring in a new character.
Yes,
unless we wanted Willem, who is also a helmsman on a space station.
Doesn't go anywhere.
That doesn't go anywhere. I like the idea that suddenly we've got these jobs because they're assigned to the ship, and Starfleet's. I think Kat is not going to let her people go. By the way, I think that's. I think that's absolutely required. That she's not going to be letting her people go. Kent could go. The captain. We also still have John Taylor. We still have President Taylor.
Oh, Tyler. John Tyler.
Sorry, we still have President Tyler.
Oh gosh, I know. Let's try to come up with some new.
A new science person.
Yeah, I think we need some new characters.
Okay, I think we're just going to introduce a new science officer. This will be a great time for. So GM, if you've got a science officer that you've been hankering to throw in the wrench and things, I think most of your games. No, you have a Federation game. I'm pretty sure. If you had a wacky officer you cared to use, that or any of the audience.
Because we could say, no, I don't think we should send Janet.
Yeah. Well, it's a great time to have that new science officer stretch their legs. Yep. Let me see. Okay, so we can go with. I'm gonna do the randomizer. And we're gonna ask it for. I'm gonna create an event because I'm primitive. It's somebody who likes to inspect. Detective inside.
Oh, let's think of a sciencey. MacGyver.
Huh?
A MacGyver.
Okay.
Like some sort of MacGyver character.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like sciencey detective.
Science detectives.
Or Mr. Skinner, that one that used to help Miss Marple with all her sciencey shit.
Okay, well, we're looking him up.
He was like an old dude.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find him. Oh, these are some great ones. He's also oh God, I like this guy. He is perpetually panicked. I think that is Mr. Stringer.
Oh, Stringer. Okay, I thought it was Skinner, but Stringer is even better.
But I love that he is perpetually on the edge about this.
It's because he's drinking a lot of coffee.
He's drinking a lot of coffee. We're bringing him in. God, this is exactly who I wanted. This is kind of that outside of the box thinking that gets us no audience.
It makes him sort of a nutty professor type.
Oh yeah, I like he's perpetually startled. Everything's a surprise. Everything's a new thing to him. Everything, literally everything is a discovery. I think that would be, he would be perpetually discovering things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a second to get him where I need him. And I do like the fact that his whole vibe here.
He pees himself just a little. Actually, I was thinking the same thing, Nat.
He pees himself a little, probably wears a diaper. You guys are just mean. But I'm not saying no.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
I'm not saying it. Everyone just has to let him go. Yes, so we're gonna do that. And his name is Mr. Stringer. He has no other name.
Yeah, because it's like Mr. Spock.
Should he be Dr. Stringer or just Mr. Spock?
I think Mr. sounds good.
Mr. Stringer. Yeah, because technically everybody probably who's a scientist at that point is.
Yeah, I think it's Mr. just because I always say, hey, what
okay.
do you,
Is there a question?
Does, military thing, Mr. Okay, the nervous old science annex instructor who had been banned from the labs for 5 years due to explosions, repeated chemical mixing accidents.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's all falling.
I like that he's a science annex instructor too. They loaded him up on the ship, didn't they? I think he was assigned before we left Starbase Jacksonville.
Yeah, he came on board.
Yeah, they got rid of him. Yeah, science annex instructor at Starbase Jacksonville.
And now he's on the fan service, just like you'd imagine.
And yeah, he's aboard the fan service, banned from labs due to explosions. Mysterious explosions, or did we pretty much know it was him? Yeah, I love the idea that it's Mr. Stringer. Science, I will get his gonna get his better picture here. Okay, so we'll just grab him. And is he a citizen? I think he is. He's a citizen of Mayberry.
He's in black and white. He's from Mayberry.
Yeah, he's from Mayberry. So I'm good with that. I kind of like that we've quietly built a universe like that.
We have our own custom aliens.
Well, I kind of like that. And, spoiler alert for people who haven't yet watched the final episode of Lower Decks, they actually, I think, solved their entire story with their canon. They've established so much of their own stuff, and it makes me so happy.
It was a pleasure to see.
You can have you can have old characters show up, but it shouldn't stop you from making it doesn't stop you from making really cool new things. It's almost like, what you get when you're a writer, and no one steps in your feet, as it were. Okay, Mr. Stringer. Mr. Stringer is he's science blue. Nope, that's the wrong color. He is black, and he is outlined to science blue. There we go. That's Mr. Stringer. We're gonna group him, and I forgot what his. Did we actually assign them a race?
I guess the Mayberians.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. We're not going to talk about how he and Floyd get along at the moment.
Oh, there could be some tension.
Oh, there's absolutely some tension. I know that.
I can't wait till they play racquetball.
Yes, they will play racquetball. One of them will have a holographic husband. Who the fuck knows? I'm gonna grab Noob out of here. Copy. There we go. There's me. I'm acting first officer Noob.
Mm-hmm. Noob in charge.
Hey, I'm just Lieutenant JG. Well, that's all right. Well, it is now. I'm the captain. Okay, so we got that. We got that. You said we also bring along Edna.
Yeah, I think Edna's got to go.
Did Edna get a promotion? Because she used to be lieutenant, so she's lieutenant commander now, I think.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, now she's gotten super promoted.
I will say she's probably the most competent person on the crew.
Yeah.
She and Kat, I think they're the most competent people.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely all for these people being in charge of everything here. Okay. And what does the interior of the captain's barge look like? Okay. What? Sorry.
Let's make it like a. We could go with the ballroom kind of thing. Or either that. What else would they use in diplomacy? A conference table.
Interior of a spaceship that is like a large conference room. TNG vibes. Just checking. Yes, I'm burning the planet up, and this must be why no one watches our show.
I mean, I've heard that's exactly why people turn off.
What do you think? This way or something more?
Oh, look at that! It's kind of like Dr. Strangelove in a weird way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I like that one. Just a bunch of chairs. There's only like 3 people in there.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, well, I'm a lanthanite. Okay, oh goodness. I'm just putting a conference room out in here. Oh, we've got all kinds of weird stuff to do if we need it. If we need it, we can grab some. We can grab a lot of characters in a hurry now. Okay, so we've got the conference room, the conference ship. I guess we just command it from the conference room.
I mean, all of the rooms in this ship are either conference rooms or ballrooms.
Okay.
Because you put the banquet table in the ballroom, it works just fine.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna head out. The nice part is we now have a new model and some new sets, so that's exciting.
I know, it's just fresh start.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only thing that this act is going to accomplish is that when we finally get to the location, we see that it's an enormous egg.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna do an arrival thing then. This is still Act 1. Okay, so do we just is it just any specific kind of egg, or is it just?
Well, maybe that's the thing, is we don't quite know anything. I guess something's going to happen to it. Of course, it's going to hatch, I guess, but we don't quite know that it's related to the geese. Although that would sort of be obvious, wouldn't it?
No, it's a giant thing.
We don't automatically put these two together.
We are not going to.
We work in space. We don't want to jump to conclusions.
No, it could be anything. I asked the art stealer for weird giant space egg. Okay, that looks good.
It's also just so 80s.
Yeah. Oh, I told it it's locked into the 80s. Maybe more weird. Maybe more weird and heavy metal magazine. This one looks like it's going to be like a Rendezvous with Rama thing going on.
Yeah, I'm sort of thinking Gwyneth Paltrow right now.
How about that?
Ooh, Oh yeah, that's a lot more threatening.
Yeah. It should look threatening so we can be smarter.
Well, and actually,
Well,
this with a thing like that, we wouldn't automatically notice it as an egg.
that's the other bit. I really like the
Yeah.
idea. I know that we may have given ourselves a cart before the horse situation. But I'm gonna be happy for this.
We just see it as some big object. Why is it always an object? Is that what McCoy said?
Yeah, why is it every time it's a thing?
A thing. Oh, it's a thing. It's just a thing out there. Why is it always a thing?
Oh, I like this better. All right, when I'm gonna take GM and the Great Barriers thing and add to it just a little. Okay.
Okay.
This is an asteroid. It turns out it's an asteroid. It's a molten, molten rock, / metal. And then there's these odd shaped dome structures dotting the surface.
And strange energies.
Yeah, I like the idea. There's these strange energies. And there's no birds. We're just going to ignore that for now. And so we'll have to but it shows no signs of slow, and it's on a collision course. All right. STAT. Okay. There. And it's on the collision course of the station. And that's, I think that's all we need for Act 1.
Yeah, we have some dramatic music.
Yeah, we've gotten through the first 4 episodes of a Discovery season. So, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because basically the finale will be jammed into one. So, all right, Act 2. We're in orbit, or is there anything happening at the station?
Well, is there some reason we wouldn't have heard the news yet? Like, are they calling back and reporting, or is there some kind of cosmic interference?
Oh yeah, part of it is. We forgot that we're not using our taglines enough. We're not using "You left me no choice" enough.
Okay, so
we'll have to push that a little harder.
Yeah, we're all getting food, and somebody's going to take everything and take all the good stuff, and you left me no choice. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so Act 2 will be at the buffet. The tactical buffet. Yeah, and we'll just have... I'll have it be a space buffet and war room, and we'll see what it comes up with. Do we have anybody coming from? Oh God, yes, this is good. That's gross looking.
Doesn't that look good?
I don't know why it's like you need snacks. Okay, so we're at the tactical buffet. I want one of the cetacean ops. Devilized and poached eggs must be vaporized. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. The food can be vaporized for inhalation. Let's see. The arrival of the bird heralds a cult to reject all avian-based food products. Okay, somebody's got a vision, it sounds like. I've got the tactical buffet. We're gonna circle back, and I think Chief Jot is the perfect patsy for what we're about to do.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, does yeah, I'm gonna say that what's his name pees himself a little.
Yes.
Mr. Strimner, surprised, pees himself. His bladder says,
His bladder is equally surprised.
his bladder says, you leave me no choice. Because I think the people in from Mayberry have talking bladders now.
Yes, it's the subconscious is located in
the yeah, they have you left me no choice.
Oh, if you leave me no choice.
Okay, I'm gonna use that one. That's our first. Everybody can do better than that one. Evaluate this as a threat, and then I think what we'll do is we'll go to Act 2 on the station, because I think we'll take on GM's question that somebody's having a prophetic vision.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to work that in. So we could start off with the prophetic vision then.
Yeah, like Chief Jot wakes up and he's panicked. He does not pee himself.
Yeah, that's right. He's got some special insight or something after.
Well, yeah, after
his journey.
He visited he didn't visit every food truck in the galaxy. He visited every fortune telling machine in the galaxy.
Yeah, that changes you.
We'll pretend he's in his own quarters. Does he appear with is Lamshanks part of this or not?
I would like to inexplicably go back to the old Lamshanks.
He's right there. Really, the hard bitten Lamshanks. He gets some work done.
Yeah, he just sort of reverts.
Well, I think it was because
it's just no explained reason.
Yeah, no explained reason. I think it's because he didn't test. We had a bunch of really cool toys, and nobody wanted to sleep with. Well, no children wanted to sleep with the hard bitten eye patch Lamshanks.
Yeah, not even a chibi version.
Not a chibi version of it. No, I mean there was a fetish market for it, but that really got out of hand, and they just had to shut that whole thing down. Yeah, I wonder what we can do to make it as a joke that you left me no choice for these guys. But Jot awakens. Is he Chief Jot anymore?
Well, yeah,
is he a civilian now, or does he get his job back?
No, I think he just gets his job back. You know, I think it's just a matter of like some of this stuff will never be explained.
Okay, the Jot awakens.
It's just Jot plus, you know. Jot with something extra.
Okay, which he'll gain or lose as we do it, as we decide. Okay, so he awakens, and we're gonna just say he has a prophetic vision. About the bird. I think he's been really ticked off about the bird the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he's worried it's going to leave poop all over the station.
Oh, it already is. I was going to say if we had a bunch of geese, they were going to shit on the side of the station.
It's absolutely happening.
And I will say that it's basically, it's picked his side where his window is. Its poop is just running down the side of the window. And it's just bothering him to no end. Yeah, so he's upset because the only person that should be pooping is Lamb, and Lamshanks is sympathy pooping. Because I think, if I recall, that was something they did. Yeah, we're back to toilet humor.
It's always a staple here at Cookie Trek.
All right, so what I'm thinking is that all this is absolutely intruded on Chief Jot's rest. And he is now having the quality Trek this show excretes. Ouch.
That's how you know it's good, man.
Yeah, I think you need more fate chips for that. Yeah, I think he's annoyed about the bird. He goes to bed angry about the bird. He wakes up and I think there was let me see. The arrival of the bird heralds a cult to reject all avian-based food products. Deviled and poached eggs must be vaporized. Okay, all right. You're setting us up for a horrible, horrible conundrum, aren't you? And yep. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I was thinking maybe Jot's vision it sees the bird as not being harmless, but something that has to be appeased in some way.
Yeah, I think that we get a version of. All right, so GM of the Great Barrier is going for the shooting your Yeti cup with a gun strategy because he wants to vaporize all the eggs. Okay, how about this? You can't. It has to be appeased, which means we have to get rid of all avian-based products on the ship.
Yeah. And it just happens to be Chicken Wing Day.
Oh, it's Wing Day. Yeah.
It's Wing
Day. We're about to have a Monday night game, and it's Wing Night. Yeah. We must appease the great bird. Is it forego, forbear? I like, what's the word for swearing off?
Shun. You must shun all avian-based products. And I think Jot talks like that now. He's getting into, this sort of formal, preachy kind of speech.
All right, I like shutting all avian products, and I think that Jot has a blog that people follow. Yeah, Jot's newsletter.
Yeah. So he immediately sends out a newsletter or a tweet or whatever you want to call it.
We can't because we're in Star Trek, so we really don't have social media. But it has to be something weird like that.
Well, maybe it's like Mr. Neelix had like a morning show.
Oh crap! Yeah.
But Jot's could be something like visions. Jot's visions.
Oh yeah, morning forecast.
Morning forecast.
Well, because you remember, I don't know if you were a kid when they had the farm report in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he gets it from airing 04 0405 to 0407 daily. Yeah, so I think I like the idea that he's got a forecast. They let him have 2 minutes of airtime on the station's public access channel. That gets him good. He puts it out. He must shun all the avian products, and it turns out he has a lot of followers.
Well, he's been right about a few horoscopes.
I like the idea that this becomes Florida even more every time we visit it. We should also start adding commercial travel, or like the commercial businesses that start settling in the station, because there's more station than we know what to do with. It's like, what do we need labs for? I mean, what is ops anymore?
Absolutely.
We got a lot of ops. All right, so yeah, I like John. He does this. He decides to eschew all avian. I don't know how to spell avian correctly.
Yeah, that's right. I think.
Okay. So now there's like kind of the beginnings of a religious war at this point, and are we gonna do the smart thing and just have factions misunderstanding what he said?
Yeah, that would be fun. Like suddenly, there's a people that really, really want to take this seriously and just try to destroy all the bird-based food.
Well, it's
and then there's people that really want their wings.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's people that want their wings. Well, I think it's like we not only have to, extremists, pure, by 7 a.m. there is a cult. Fundamentalists want to they want to destroy anything that already is a food product. They don't just want to run out of it. You just can't have it.
Yeah.
Not only new products, but destroy any existing products. Now, as it would happen, the wings for the are we just going to do Parisi Squares tournament again?
Either that or it turns into some kind of mass protest, maybe, I don't know, or a sit-in in the cafeteria.
I got we can do both, because keep in mind there's different factions. Parisi Squares, okay, which who knows what that is, but it definitely kills people.
It's the game that kills.
I have no idea what that is. Somebody with a hammer. Yeah, that's a game that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, they look like fanatics.
Oh yeah, you're gonna face football fanatics against the other guys. Let's see, they're not replicated. Quote, as is. So basically this is one of those weird things where you've replicated all the ingredients for the thing. Because yes, we're not going to go around butchering chickens. They're not replicated as is. So their replicated wings are now marinating. I don't have the original catering staff. I don't know where they are.
Oh,
because we had a catering staff a long time ago.
Boy, did we? I didn't.
I remember it because it was something where someone wanted to replace all the crew with automation, and we turned out it was going to be the catering staff.
Well, let's just say they got reassigned or they're working in the back. Let's come up with a chef to sort of represent.
Oh yeah, we need a chef. What do we want to call the people that are the fanatics now?
Yeah, what's a good
name?
name?
Because the Great Bird. Oh God, we're gonna go meta. The Great Bird is demanding Yes. All right, because I believe. All right, let me double check this. Yeah, we must appease the great bird. He has a vision. He wakes up. He's pissed about that. The great bird demands that we eschew avian products. And I think the people that worship the great bird. Let me see. I'm really working on how to make this into Gene's vision. I want to back my way into it being about Gene's vision.
Somehow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no. A prophet takes over from Jot. Yeah, the new faction leader.
Mm-hmm. It's Gene?
Yeah, his name's Gene. Yeah. We're just going to do that. I don't care.
Gene the prophet. Oh, actually, yeah, let's make it like a woman and sort of Kai Wynn sort of character.
I'm bringing in spelled Jaheen. Yep, you got it. Boy, are we actually backing into some like relevant commentary here?
I think so. I mean, whether we like it or not. I think, it's just the Federation way, isn't it?
Yep, I'm just gonna look up Nurse Ratched right off the bat and just get it over with.
Yes.
I remember this series. I mean, Ratched. Okay, sorry about that. That was Louise Fletcher. But didn't we have a... Yeah, we had the new one.
Yeah, there was some. I didn't see it
really.
It is,
but I like this one.
That's the woman from American Horror Story. I can't remember what her name is.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But she played the character.
Yeah, let's use her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I've got to add her to the thing. And, yeah, she's definitely perfect for what we need to do here. Do you think she's actually one of the catering staff, or no? No.
No, I think what I'm figuring is that like once we became a space station, like B5,
yeah,
like all of a sudden we had religious people show up for who knows.
That's true. Are we gonna keep Ixnay on the Guardians? I think that would be funnier. It's like everybody's like, no, we're not going to talk about having Guardian, like more than one Guardian of Forever just hanging out on the planet.
Yeah, but sort of. Keep it under our hats.
Yeah, keep this under our hats for right now. And I like the fact that she comes automatically with a hat.
It's a hat-based belief system.
It seems like you always gotta have a rockin' hat. Okay, I've done this. Oh God, yeah, Janet and everything are there. Now, the other thing that I see, there was another bit here. It's a chance for us to introduce some crewmen.
Okay.
She's just gonna have a mob with her. I don't know what the mob's gonna look like, but I'm just gonna have a bunch of. Nurses as a mob. I just need one with I'm gonna say cartoon because okay, I like the Bratz dolls.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we're just gonna grab this and we're sorry, Dorothy's digital just deal. with it.
Because they've just got like fanatical look in their eyes, you know.
They do. And you know what? If nobody notices, whoops. And you know what? They don't even need to. You don't even need to know what they're. Whoops. You don't even need to see the copyright.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, it's got watermarks all over it. It's fine. There. She just comes with a mob. Just automatically, she just rolls in with a posse.
Okay, so who's our chef gonna be?
That's a good question. I'd love it to be Jack Nicholson.
Julia Child.
Sure.
Because we could literally have her as a hologram, or we could just, have another character.
Well, I like this one myself.
Oh, yeah.
However, that one looks frightening. She's Irish. Yeah, these are all nightmarish. Okay, maybe we won't do a Julia Child's cartoon.
We have already had Chef Boyardee, haven't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Julia Childs and Mr. Rogers. Okay, well, we haven't. We're holding him in reserve for when there's a counselor.
Yeah. Let's think of somebody else.
Oh, I like Julia Childs. Here she is.
You like Julia Childs? Okay.
I got her. We're good. Yeah, I'd forgotten that the age at which she started this. So she's Chef Kids or something?
Chef Julie.
Yeah, that sounds like she should be on a cruise ship, but I like that.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, that's true. She is. Actually, this was probably supposed to be one of the major things of the franchise class is catering. Loves making wings, specializes in wings.
Oh, yeah, she's all things chicken in general.
Yeah, all things poultry. Yeah, this is gonna. Yep, I like her. I'm just gonna leave Chef Julie on here. I'm not gonna put on a tag. Okay. Basically, we come in where Jean is trying to lay siege to the kitchen. Before we even know it,
Yeah, it just looks sort of like a terrorist invasion.
Yeah. I need to know what it is. Come on. Yeah, but what's the name of the... It's called The Siege, but it's like the location.
The location of what?
Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Oh, good Lord. I'm sorry. I'm looking for The Siege. AR-558. That's what it is. Basically, This is my joke. I'm doing a deep cut. I don't care. Because that's the episode with Bill Mummy in it. Someone's getting their leg blown off. That's all I know. And she's going to, Jaheen is laying siege to Kitchen 558. So
yes.
I am just going to go with that. Let me see. I'm just going to actually replace that then. And that's going to be
And of course,
2.
Gene has lots of demands about what needs to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Julie, of course, refuses, and Gene says, "You leave me no choice."
List of demands, and then Jaheen says that?
Yes, Gene has lots of demands. Julie refuses. Jaheen says, "You leave me no choice." That's probably the right place to cut this.
I like the fact that both of them are head to head.
Yes, and
they both say it. Yeah. Because it's like, I'm not leaving if this isn't it, and you're not leaving if I'm doing it. Yeah, this is exactly. We're gonna make time for this. Call outs. That and oh god. All right. And I don't know what either one of them is gonna do. But we'll see.
Well, I think that's when we come back.
Yeah, we just leave that for
3.
right now.
Yeah, we come back to Act 3. It's just like a full-on battle. That Julie's trying to make Wing Night a success, and the cultists are doing everything they can to destroy the fun.
Yes, and I like the idea that we'll have one set of nurses on Gene's side, and there'll be the wing lovers on the other.
all these dudes in football jerseys.
No, I don't want to make it a sexist thing. I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna rotate it horizontally. There we go. So they're clearly different groups. Let me see. Where's the format? Format options.
Oh, I guess, but equally cultish.
Yeah, they're both cultish. So I'm looking at the old Star Trek false equivalence garbage.
You're both wrong.
Oh, I like.
You're both wrong. You bunch of fanatics.
Yeah. You quit being a dick. I really want to have them just say, just blow up the damn moon. Kind of. I want them both to do that because I think it's hilarious that we just go, you're both being stupid. And also the other thing is that they're going to start bullying the avian race. Now in our world are the what are they called? The Zindi still don't have avians.
No, the avians were extinct.
Yeah, Star Trek bird races. There we go. Avians. There's the Zindi, which are pointless. The Cloacans. Belgesians. Oh, good lord. The Score. Yeah, those guys. Wait. Oh, he's a guy specifically. Yeah, so we're basically gonna get. We're gonna go with an Illyrian.
Yeah, let's get one of those with the
Aurelians.
Yeah, I like them.
Okay, and I like the idea that we're gonna have one that's pissed. Oh yeah, one of them was a scientist on the Edge of Forever, which is funny because the tricorder shoulder harness won't work because it's got wings. They just hung it down in front of it. They cared enough to have that detail in there. It's like, well, where's the cord go? I mean, you get purple outfits on the Kazinti, but by God, we know where the tricorder strap goes. Also, they start. There's what do they call them? Now they're also now they're gonna make more ruckus because there's further fallout. So basically, there's a weaver on the promenade. Let's say.
Mm.
It's Vartox's. I'd love it to be a regurgitated food bar, but I'm just not going to do it. It's his Orange Julius. It's a product of avians. So they're taking it literally, like even if they make something, they can't use it. Does that make sense? Because it just is going to get out of control.
It's just going to get out of control. Yeah, just to the level of absurdity. And
what I'm going to do is, but one group really likes Orange Julius, and another group doesn't. Likes OJ. So a schism forms. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna have these guys, and I'm gonna make them over here, and they're gonna be orange.
Yeah, the orange guys.
The orange guys.
The Julii.
The Julii. I'm all I'm saying is I'm staying literally true to Gene's vision. Yeah. These guys can drink it. It's sort of like Catholics that can have a hot dog now. So yeah, now you've got this whole thing where the things are spinning out of control on the station. And oh, I'd love it if we had kosher OJ, but we're just going to deal with that for right now. So yeah, when would religion ever stop someone based on their food habits?
I swear.
It's so ridiculous. Okay,
let's jump to Act 3.
Huh?
We gotta. Yeah, let's go. Act 3. Let's wrap it up.
I didn't understand the word you just said.
Oh, I said let's go to Act 3 and wrap it up.
Okay, well, we have a tactical buffet going on.
Yep.
They're evaluating the threat, and we keep trying to do comms to the asteroid. Let's just say
we're not able to communicate
with it
with the yacht, so we don't know what they're finding out. We just still know it's still coming.
Oh, I know, but the thing is that we can go to the yacht and look in on it. Are they gonna do You Leave Me No Choice somehow? Can't raise comms. Stringer orders the wrong food.
And gets totally surprised.
Yeah. Stringer orders food. Does not realize the gravy is not what he's used to. Peas. Yeah, I like that. Well, they're going to have a meal. I'm going to get rid of the tactical buffet. Peas a little. And, yeah, we got to have something where we're left no choice.
Well, have they learned anything about the
I say they
asteroid?
have. We
Okay.
might as well because we're this close to it.
Hmm.
Is there some kind of a sonoton wave they do? Um, do they, do they look at the surface more? Oh, I love it. Yeah, Edna orders a plate of scrambled. Oh no, Stringer realizes the gravy is not what he was expecting, and the eggs are weird.
Mm.
Yeah, the eggs are still in the shells. That gives us a clue. Um, it's like mashed potatoes. It's like some kind of a weird gravy, and then the splatter of gravy on the eggs reminds us of what we see on the view screen. Because
Oh. Hmm.
sure, why the hell not? And maybe it's that. What do we do?
Hmm.
And now we've got an idea that there might be eggs, so that gives us a tactical buffet problem. You've left me no choice. Prophetic visions and dreams. Oh damn, we've actually covered everything.
Hmm.
All right, yeah. Strike through. That's just ongoing, but it still doesn't matter. Format. Strike through. Okay then. Yeah, the slap at her. This thing's given up on spelling checking.
Just slap at her.
Slap at her.
It's a special kind of snake.
Oh God. Yeah, again, folks, gun snakes. That's also on Architects of Fate.
Love me some.
Love me some gun snakes. Okay, you're snakes and you have guns, and that's everything else is background. Okay, folks. Act 3. The thing is approaching. We've got religious fundamentalism. Are we gonna on the ship solve the problem first, or are we? And we've also lost comms because, of course, we've lost comms.
Well, I think the ship. Yeah, the yacht crew, they do figure out that it's an egg and it's probably going to be harmless.
Yep. Now we're not sure though because it's worth saving. I think we realize it's not threatening in and of itself, but the thing is still barreling toward the station. So we've got our moral dilemma of we have a pile of eggs and they're going to hit the station. That we think.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the idea that this one is one that absolutely nothing we need to do with it. We don't have to do a goddamn thing because the goose is going to go out and sit on them, and it'll all be fine.
It'll all be fine.
Because whenever the characters, have you ever noticed when the characters can't solve a problem on Star Trek, it turns out it's because it was all a test or whatever.
So I think what could happen is that the infighting, the battle between the factions, just ramps up and up and up, and eventually the egg is going to get there, and the people on the ship phone in and say, don't shoot it, don't try to destroy it.
Okay.
And then the goose goes over and hatches it, and everybody the battle just ends because they're so in awe of this new celestial birth.
Okay. I think. All right, hold on. I've got a thing here that I need to say.
Yeah, you've left us no choice.
No, they're all following and saying Gene's visions.
Oh, Gene's visions.
Yeah, because I think that we need to absolutely say that. I'm going to take a backhanded slap at people that say that because I think that it's just a lazy-ass argument.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like a joke nowadays.
Always did. It definitely was the worst argument from authority and what I'd phrase constitutional originalist garbage.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so it's that. And then yeah, their mantra is it's okay to have OJ. Gene is nowhere to be found to settle the damn thing.
OJ is okay. OJ is okay.
Yeah. And then battle is ramping up and up. So right now there's like there are now 12 factions.
Mm-hmm.
And they're based around like poached or fried. You know. Well, they're finding out there's a bunch of things that they find really convenient that they're just going to overlook.
Well, of course they will.
Eggnog. You know, is it really a problem? Somebody also like is a little upset about like not giving up their Batman comics.
Yeah. You know, I think we should just not be too uptight about religion is the moral here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And also that you're willing to drop whatever tenet it is when it becomes inconvenient for you. You know, I've been thinking about a number of egg related things that they just aren't gonna give up. You know, like
especially if it's wing night. You know.
Oh, wing night is definitely they immediately right off the bat lost adherence there. That's like circumcision right there. Oh no, these are avian products. They're not egg products. They're avian products. So yeah, we'll come up with a. I'm just gonna put etc. here because I think we'll come up with fun things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there was Meatless Fridays. Remember those?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's still the siege, and I like the idea that how is the battle between Julia and Jaheen doing? Because I think that they're both just ready to go to town about something.
Well, I think
should that be the thing that comes to a head?
Boy, because I think it's not something. I mean, this could become a seething rivalry that lasts for a while.
Okay. Is this just when all the adherents just? Oh yeah, because I think the egg thing removes the adherents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These two are about to like basically. They're gonna do Ambujitsu.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that could be the epilogue. Is them like slugging it out, and Julia says, "I think this is a much healthier way to resolve our problems."
Oh, okay. If you want to do that, all right. So they're basically getting ready. So I get. Then what are they doing instead of Ambujitsu?
No, I think that's it. That's the, they get distracted by the egg hatching.
Oh, right.
That just leaves everybody dumbfounded.
Okay, but what I wanted is I wanted them to have knives at each other's throats, and then the egg diffuses it from extreme violence to sport.
Yeah, and I know, but that's like after we've resolved everything, we have an epilogue where they are battling it out.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna put that down here in the bottom then.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's Ambujitsu, but I still got to get some sort of a heightened thing. I think that basically Jaheen realizes that the only way to purify the station is to destroy it. That's my thing, and I'm going with it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, it just keeps ramping up. until the egg hatches.
There's too much heresy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's gonna do the ultimate sanction. Because yeah, when in doubt, it gets down to if I can't run it, I'm blowing it up, which is also a thing we all.
It's also something.
Also something that tends to occur.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's gonna be in this engineering room. This is our engineering room. It's the shitty one.
Yeah,
she's in the shitty Kelvin verse.
She's in the brewery.
She's in the brewery. Well, I like the idea that it is really the brewery.
Yeah.
They're the mega fermenters at the heart of the fan service. Because she can't get to the engineering section because she doesn't have the security clearance.
Yeah. And here we are worrying about logic.
She can't get to any place important. So basically, it's not going to destroy the station, but it'll definitely wreck things. Mm-hmm. Now she's, and this will totally destroying Wing Knight. I think Wing Knight's that special thing with all the prep. Everything's handmade or is kind of quote unquote not replicated directly.
It's gourmet chicken.
Yeah, it's gourmet chicken night.
Hot cuisine.
Hot cuisine. Yeah, I like that. And also, I think Bortles is going to Admiral Jason is going to try and stop her.
Oh yeah,
and then
he's a big fan of this,
All the fryers go offline. Oh yes, yeah, yep.
Maybe you could say you can. It's okay to have jalapeno poppers.
It brings him off the sidelines, and I think he's gonna he's gonna just do a sacrifice dive to grab the kill switch from her. If that makes sense, she's gonna basically, yeah. And I think it will like kill the fryers too. Kill the fryers and the brewery. Yeah, and at that point, we'll have the egg show up. It comes in. They're struggling over the kill switch, and then who the hell knows? Sorry about that. We'll bring that in. Bring the egg in, and we'll go get the. Oh yeah, this is going to be it will be a really good special effect if I gave more than 2 minutes of thought to this.
Well, it's the theater of the mind. Just use your imagination, everybody.
Yeah, Stringer is shocked again.
Yes.
Yep, we managed to Act 3, bringing it in for landing. Shell-shocked. Let me see. The team warns not to shoot it. The Answeroid? God.
The Answeroid is
The
not to be
Answeroid is
destroyed.
not to be shot.
Mhm.
Lots of work with tractor beams. Lots of work with tractor beams, but they fail. And, again, stringer peas. And then, Cat is going to say, "You've left me no choice," right?
Mm-hmm.
Arms the glue-on torpedoes. Because, of course you do. Because we have to make up some other random subatomic particle now. Arms
The poupon.
Well, no, I was thinking like all the gluons
Yeah.
are an actual
I know.
thing.
I know.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I'm making a joke.
Sorry.
You don't have to explain everything, okay?
That's my job. Okay. Arms of gluon torpedoes. Then the great bird takes one last shit on Jot's
Right
window.
there. On Jot's window.
And it covers it and begins brooding.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the bird is a male. Because dads can be caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute! You have a crazy idea, GM. You were too late. Crazy idea train. Where's your crazy train? Bring it up. But I've got shit wrapped up with a bow. You better just blow my socks off. I mean, I'm a big fan that the female of the species creates this nest, this bubbling lava nest, right? Just fucking shoots it off to some predetermined spot that's a good feeding ground. The male is gone ahead and will then raise the young. The excretions are attracting the egg to the station. That's not bad. I may have. Oh no, and that is literally it. Yes, I like that better.
Well,
it's why it came there. Yeah, it works as part of the nest idea. Yep. Because once I saw that, I was like, yep.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's why it happens.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, and also the asteroid. Of particles. Gaseous or ion trail. So I'm gonna retcon your ideas into stuff. Okay, maybe polarizing the structural integrity field could repel the subject off. Yep. Well, not quite what I was planning, but yeah, I like the idea that there's a nearby other planet. There's a nearby planet. Let me see. Poop attracts them. The eggs form a gestalt that can do Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm cleaning up all. No, I mean I like what we're.
Yeah, red comment.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just trying to get. Yeah, Gestalt is not gonna. Ah, there it is. Gestant, whatever. Poop attracts them. X. The poop was attracting them. I'm just going back to tidy our stuff. Yeah, so we now do that, and to move the whole nest away, repel. Of the great bird to the nearby moon. I like it. All right, does that work for you? Does that work for everybody?
I'm good.
And now we have them playing Ambujitsu to settle differences.
It's like Twainy.
I mean, we got yet another actual somewhat. We got an actual somewhat Star Trek thing of a new life form that we didn't quite understand. Mm-hmm. It's amazing and miraculous and weird. Not weird.
Yeah, this is our Farpoint station.
Oh God, no. Yeah, it is, I guess. And then we're just gonna say tensions diffused.
All's well that ends well.
Gee, I guess we were foolish.
Let's do this again sometime.
Let's watch that game. Yep, let's go watch the game now. And then the epilogue will be them still bitter playing Ambujitsu. Okay, well that was exciting, folks. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
Especially thank you, GM the Great Barrier, as always, for dropping in.
Helping us hatch this new
Yeah, we would
life.
never have been able to hatch this plot without you. It's pretty bad. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is next, we're going to have next time on the show, we're going to be doing a Christmas Day special because that is a tradition for Cookie Trek. It's called The First Christmas, and it's going to have the following things: a powerful hologram, time travel shenanigans. Never chicken out on you. Yeah, we're all doing well. And an enlisted crew member having a really bad day. So that's for Wednesday. That's coming up on Christmas Day if you can't stand your relatives. Or if you really can't stand your relatives, definitely put this on. Put it on the big screen.
Share us with your
family. Yeah, actually, anybody who can, hit the like button, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Just goose us up a little. Put comments in things like if you go to our YouTube channel, give a little like, give a little comment because comments actually count a lot toward our viewership. Anyway, Architects of Fate has a lot of things going on leading up to the Christmas time here. Go into Discord and in the chat and link. And Sunday, the 22nd, it's to be announced. Go to Discord. We're thinking Jackbox, possibly, because, the Tomb of Annihilation has ended, and there's probably still more adventures with those characters, but now we're gonna keep the slot open for a little bit because that was a long thing, and holidays would need a cool down.
Indeed.
And then on Monday, we do have Bejor Rising. The crew there is got some time, and please come and check it out. It's the episode Out of the Darkness. Now the Power Wraiths have been defeated in the cave, and that were trapped in the cave and possessing Cardassians. They've been defeated, but now the away team has to determine what the Cardassians were doing on the moon in the first place, and just how far the influence of the Power Wraiths extended into the colony. And does anyone really have jurisdiction over the suddenly very well-spoken pack-led Jerry? Okay? And, we're going to give everybody a break Tuesday. It's going to be Christmas Eve, so we're going to take that night off. Everyone's going to be reading a story or books if you're the type of people that enjoy that, or you're hitting Christmas Mass, right? Either way, Christmas. Oh wow! Is that really what it is?
Yes, that is.
Oh man, mind blown. All right, and then on Wednesday, as I said, Cookie Trek, the first Christmas. Simon and Rufus, that'll be us, are skipping the family drama again this year, and we're holding up in the Star Trek writers' room to save Christmas, or at least write our way through it. It's too late for ghosts. Christmas is already here, and the only thing on the table is chaos. This year's mission is to craft a holiday story that includes a powerful hologram, time travel shenanigans, and an enlisted crew member having a bad day. Can we go boldly where no holiday special has gone before? Oh God, no, we've evoked that. Join us for the festive fun and Star Trek antics, and maybe a cookie or two that we managed to steal from Santa. Thursday, we're not sure. I don't know quite what's on. It's a TBA for right now. And then Friday, you're just going to have to watch and see what Cookie Trek the next batch's next set of stories is. Because we're going to we're gonna bake that for you as soon as we get a chance. I'm going to go ahead, since I have some time. And I'm gonna raid somebody who has 15 viewers. Mandy Pride, I guess. I don't know who this person is, but they've got 15 people, and they're playing D&D. So they're having a D&D watch party? Oh no. I don't know what that is.
Watching.
I don't know who they're watching. But we're gonna see what happens. I think it's gonna be interesting. Okay, they're all standing there. They're all like attractive young people with, they're young people. So we're gonna go and raid. Again, go follow, enjoy them. Wave, say hi. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. So.